Okay, so not even really sure what this video is going to be about, other than just like what's been on my mind today. I am seeking to expand my consciousness out of its current paradigm. And the reason for that is because I'm sharing this in case anyone can relate, right? So, like, my life, I feel the last few years, while very exciting and adventurous, has in many ways been repeating a lot of the same cycles. Um, I feel like due to some like mindset barriers, so it's almost like we come up, at least for me, I've come up against this like mindset wall where the things like my beliefs and my thoughts about life and the way things are a certain way, and because of that, I'm going to keep repeating the same patterns, but I'm not happy with the results. So examples in that are in like the areas of money and attracting, bringing in abundance um, and commitment, like committing to projects and figuring out my life's purpose and developing intimate, healthy relationships and or like healthy, intimate, like romantic relationships. That's been a huge, yeah, obviously challenge um, and finding a way to like do work that fulfills me and is like the work, like to do my life's work in a way that's sustainable and like allows my life. I just basically like I feel like I see all these other people, and tell me if I'm not the only one, but I feel like sometimes I see other people maybe on the internet or wherever, like in life. A lot of times we compare when it's online, right? But people, they're just like in their flow. They're just like, I'm in my jam. Life is so good. It's so amazing. It's so perfect. I finally, all my dreams are coming true. And I'm just like, okay, that's awesome. I want to be there too. I want to feel like all my dreams are coming true. But I think it's a mindset shift. So I guess I'm just speaking this out to the world because I'm seeking to expand my consciousness and like rewrite some old beliefs with new beliefs about the way things can be. And a lot of this has to do with self-worth. A lot of it has to do with asking for what we want, for setting boundaries against what drains us. But I don't know about you, but I have some programming in me that says like there's some things that do drain me that I don't put boundaries around because I just think, well, this is stuff that we have to put up with in life, you know. And I see other people that are just like, fuck no, like that's out, you know, no. And I'm like, wow, you're amazing that you can say that. And the fact is, we can all say that. So like saying no is hugely empowering. And saying so, what saying no does is it creates structure and space around ourselves and our own creative energy and our whatever energy we want to use our energy for. That makes no sense. So I don't know. I just shared in another video that I wasn't meditating as much as I wanted to be. So that's happening more. But there's also just this other shift of consciousness that I'm ready to take on. And um, yeah, I'm looking for ways to do that. So yeah, if anybody has any kind of like tips or tricks on how to like break through pretty strong, probably like long rooted unsupportive beliefs. I know I'm not being too specific. I don't know why. It's like maybe that's the next level of these videos or whatever. It's because it's kind of vulnerable to be specific about the issues that are happening. And also, I don't want to feel like I'm talking about myself. I want to be creating something that's valuable for other people. So, um, but yeah, maybe it's not that helpful to be so vague. Anyways, just curious, like if anybody else has ever just reached a point where they realize that your external reality is really a mirror of your internal world, and you realize that that's what you have to shift. Like here's the thing, I like this metaphor, this analogy where we're at the movie theaters and we're looking at the screen and there's a spot on the screen. Like the movie's great, but then we've got this like there's a dot, there's like a scratch. And so someone goes up and they try to swipe off the screen with a cloth to like make it better, and it's not, it's still bad. And you try to wipe it off. You can't wipe off the screen, right? And that's like what we try to do when we try to change our external circumstances, when we try to like change jobs, change relationships, change locations, when maybe things aren't going as well as we want them to. Because airplane, um, if you're at the movies and there's a spot on the screen, it's coming from the projector, my friends. You have to go back to the projector and wipe the projector. And there's probably a tiny little spot on the lens of the projector that's creating this big old spot on the screen, and that's what you have to clean off. And that's the same with our minds. It doesn't even take a huge shift. Oftentimes a small shift can create big results in our life. So anyway, that's kind of what I'm thinking about lately. But I'm like looking for a big shift in my mind. for like tremendous results in life. Anyway, let me know if that resonates. It's Friday here, about to go enjoy some nature time and nomad time, and yeah, have a great weekend. And I don't know, why am I trying to end this video in an awkward way? Goodbye.